The exhibition Across Asia, From West to East Photos by Karl Qustav Emil Mannerheym in 1906-1908 is being held on October 1-14. The creator of the exhibition talked about the artworks and the process of creating the exhibition.
Peter Sandberg from Helsinki, Finland. I'm a photographer and graphic designer, and I am the curator of this exhibition. Well, this is shortly about this exhibition. The photographs are taken between 1906 and 1908. This is, I think there's 51 pictures here, all in all, and it's a small part of the negatives. There are 1,200, and then they're all taken by Karl Qustav Mannerheym, and then he traveled from nowadays Kyrgyzstan, Osh, through Central Asia to China and all the way to Beijing, 14,000 kilometers on horseback. This is personally for me. I've always been interested in history, and this is a time travel back to this region, almost 120 years ago, and it's very special in the way that in China. He left China 1908. In 1911, the imperial China crashed and it became a republic, and everything, all the dresses, all the insignias, everything changed. So after 1911, everything was history. So he was in the last minutes photographing there. All these photos, all these 1,200, are scanned. And they are kept by the National Museum of Finland. They are nowadays, you can load down them. You can for free load them down. Well, at the moment it's closed, but after 1 year it will start again. And these pictures are made from these scannings. I have made them, and then they have been printed. And this exhibition was first in Turkey, then in 5 different cities, big cities, all the big cities and some smaller, and then it traveled to China. It was in Beijing, and then it traveled to Switzerland, in Bern last spring, and now it is here, and later in the autumn it will be open in Tashkent, in Uzbekistan.
Finland's ambassador to the South Caucasus spoke about the importance of the exhibition and photography. She also emphasized the historical importance of this exhibition for the society of Finland and Azerbaijan.
So my name is Kirsti Narinen, and I'm the Finnish ambassador to South Caucasus, meaning the 3 countries, Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Georgia. This is an exhibition that was gathered by a curator, Peter Sandberg, the exhibition itself is telling a story, kind of a journey of Marshal Mannerheym, who was then not Marshal yet, but who was a Tsar's officer, and he was sent to Central Asia to examine the ethnographical, but also maybe geopolitical features of that region, which probably for the Tsar also had some military significance. I think I like most the pictures that he has taken of everyday life, where he's also photographing women and children and also disabled people of less fortune, but also the mighty, so kind of the scale of photos that he has. He's photographing everyday events. He's also photographing how, for instance, transport systems, logistical services work. And I think that the overall impression that he gives is that he tells us a story, and many stories. We can imagine what happened before the photos were taken, because most of the people, I think all of them, saw a camera for the first time in their life, that what is happening if you take a picture of me. And he was very good I think a very good diplomat also, marketing this. I think it has the importance that, first of all, that this is that the journey started in Finland. It came via St. Petersburg, the central Russia, to Baku. They started off from here and then they went across the Caspian to the Central Asia. And it kind of tells the story that there were connections. And it was not the end of the world after all, although it was really, really far. And of course, those days we were one empire. This was the Russian Empire that we were also a part of. And he was serving the same Tsar that was also in power in this region. And this is also kind of telling us the story that the historic ties go really, really deep and into the history between our two regions. Well, I hope that everybody would come here to Landmark and have a look. That the exhibition is open for 2 weeks every day from 10 to 6. And there's a lot of information about the photos. There's an explanation to them. And I think that this would be something which is very interesting for people.
Photos by Karl Qustav Emil Mannerheym, Finnish Cultural Heritage Agency, ethnographic image collection taken from the Finno-Ugric Community Collection. Nargiz Abbasova, Turan Information Agency.